morning. A year into this pandemic, we're at a point where two good things are happening at once, giving us hope, but continuing to urge caution. The metrics our healthcare systems and public health experts closely follow are improving, and that includes hospitalizations. At the same time, we are getting more shots into the arms of people in our community every day. This combination has allowed us to relax some of our public health orders. Last week, we increased business capacity to 50% from 25% based on the fire code. And today, we are announcing some additional changes. We are opening all three levels of adult sports, low, medium, and high frequency of contact sports, to competitions effective today. That includes tournaments with single competition games. That means having only two teams present on a field or on a court. Those teams and spectators must leave prior to the next two teams using the field or court. High and moderate frequency contact sports were limited to team workouts and practices before today. Low contact sports competitions were allowed, but not tournaments. Youth sports will also allow tournaments starting today. And these guidelines for youth sports had allowed competitions, but not tournaments in the past. Our restrictions continue to apply in youth and adult sports, including limitations on spectators, face masks, and social distancing. Players engaged in indoor sports must continue to wear face coverings even when physically active. When playing outdoor sports, face coverings are not required while engaged in the sport. Another change: teams from outside the St. Louis region can play in St. Louis County as long as those teams agree to abide by St. Louis County restrictions. Prior to today, competitions were limited to teams within the St. Louis region, such as Jefferson County, St. Charles County, and the Metro East. We will continue working with our community advisory groups to guide us as we take thoughtful, cautious steps to reopen activities and businesses across St. Louis County. Last week, I announced that the state had committed to providing at least 3,000 doses of vaccine per week. This will help us continue our aggressive push to get as many people vaccinated at several locations throughout St. Louis County. Those include our large-scale vaccination site at Florissant Valley Community College in Ferguson, the health department in Berkeley, and 4 fire stations: Eureka, Afton, Melville, and Pattonville. We anticipate more community partnerships like these as vaccine distribution increases. St. Louis County is partnering with the National Guard and the University of Missouri St. Louis and the State Emergency Management Agency to conduct a mass vaccination event at the UMSL campus this Saturday. We expect to administer about 2,200 doses of COVID-19 vaccine at this event. This will be doses in addition to what the state provides St. Louis County in its weekly distribution. Reservations for this event are required, and anyone who is interested in participating should sign up starting tomorrow on Thursday morning at the state's vaccine website, and that is www.covidvaccine.mo.gov. Just click on the Register Now button. Again, no walk-up service is available at this event on Saturday. Only people who have signed up at the state's vaccine site can participate. Depending on demand, which we anticipate will be extremely high, it is a possibility that some people who have signed up with St. Louis County may be offered reservations on Saturday. To sign up for the county site, go to stlcorona.com and click on the COVID-19 vaccination pre-registration. For those who have not pre-registered with the Department of Public Health, we encourage you to do so. As a reminder, we are only vaccinating individuals which fall into the categories that the state has determined can qualify to receive the vaccine right now. And that's Phase 1A, Phase 1B, Tier 1, and Tier 2. We ask for everyone's patience as the demand for the vaccine far outweighs the supply. I also want to quickly clarify where we are regarding banquet halls and hotel conference rooms. Banquet halls and hotel conferences are allowed to operate with the same restrictions as restaurants. However, no matter the size of the room, no more than 50 people can be allowed, even if the occupancy based on the 50% limitation would allow more people. And this is critical. Otherwise, these spaces can turn into large, uncontrolled gatherings and undo all the hard work the overwhelming majority of our residents have done to get us to the point where we are today. Please keep the following guidelines in mind and keep us all safe. We are all on course to get vaccines to everyone who wants one, but it will be months before we get to where we need to be and where we want to be. Thank you, and I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Dr. Page, can we go to the